What's up, y'all? Snake Almighty, aka the Global Darskin Ambassador, with another Power Book 2 Ghost Theory and Prediction, y'all. Now, let's break down what, in my opinion, is the 5 death predictions in Season 4 and how it may happen. Now, to me, these are the top 5 people most likely to die and where it would make more sense into developing the character of other characters, right? So, without further ado, we have number 1, and that's Salim the Dream. Salim the Dream has been casted in Season 4, and I can't help but feel like his invasive attitude is going to get him killed. This is someone who, if you had to look through the list of everyone in the Power universe whose last name isn't Weston, right? This is the only black person who you could look at who he is, give him a character study and say, you know what, for sure, he's definitely going to be the one talking to police. Because his parents raised him to look down upon people in the streets. And for him to, quote unquote, want to do the right thing and serve his country and be a pillar in the community. I believe that Salim already, first of all, not even believe, we know. Salim knows that Diana was trapping out of the school store. We know that. So now going into Season 4, here are the questions. Will he continue to allow that to happen? And if he did, what would be the reasons that will allow him to let it to happen before he tells the police? But here's the thing, right? We know the police are still going to be looking after the Tejadas. What's stopping the police from stopping Salim, catching him in a compromised position, or even just capturing him in a picture talking to Diana and associating with her at all? He's someone who can easily be broken down in an interrogation room, and he will reveal information. And that information is going to lead to him getting his head popped off. All Diana has to do is tell anyone within the organization that Salim is possibly a rat. Kane will be the first one to offer his gun. Salim is not going to make it. Salim's not going to make it. That's number 1. Number 2, Drew. Drew's going to go, okay? The last 2 seasons, we've seen someone in Monet's family die. They're going to keep up the trend. Why? Because they're going to be introducing a bunch of new characters. We're going to get at least 5 new characters that are intricate within the plot of some other characters. We're going to have Monet's parents. We're definitely going to find out who David's wife is. We got the new police officer who they saying is going to be Monet's love interest. There's no room for Drew anymore. And if they want to do an inclusive, same-sex type of relationship, they got Effie there who likes girls, and we ain't see her deal with girls in a very long time. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Drew's going to be on edge. Drew's going to be moving with emotion. He's going to be making more mistakes. Because of him, they got so much beef, talking about the Tejada family. It's not safe for them at all. Drew's going to make a mistake. He's going to get himself shot. Maybe Tariq do it. Maybe the Russians will renege. Maybe they'll find out the truth of what happened. Maybe Kai's family will come do something. Maybe the Guaps will do something. Somehow, some way, Drew is going to die. His character arc, finished. We don't care about it. We don't need him anymore. Now, number 3, Trace Weston. This is nowhere near a fan favorite on the show. So with that being said, the actor who plays Trace Weston, he did his job. His job was supposed to be unlikable. Undeniably unlikable. And partly racist, right? Which we have seen plenty of. This is somebody who he snitched way back in Season 1. Or was it Season 2? Either way, he pointed himself out to be a snitch on more than one occasion. And that's going to be the way he's going to go. But if the writers want to be creative and have him like jump in the way of a bullet that's meant for Braden or somebody, if that's the way they want to do it, cool. But Trace Weston, he's going to die. He's going to catch a hot one. It's going to happen. Trace Weston. We had enough of him. And with him leaving, we then get to see Braden go from I killed out of necessity to now I want to be a savage and I'm killing out of revenge because you killed my brother. I don't care if my brother's a rat or not. That's my brother. I don't care. I need to see that. Out of everything Kane put Braden through, all the disrespect Kane put Braden through, I want to see Braden say, listen, I'm going at Kane every time I see him, he has to go. I need him and Tariq to be on the same time with that. Even though I firmly believe that for whatever reason, the beef with the Tejadas is going to be over, and Kanan is going to end up being the number 3 guy, right? Like Kanan was supposed to be with Ghost and Tommy. Even though I feel like the writers are going to write that in that way, I want to see them go at each other. I want to see one of them shoot somebody. Like, Kane has to get shot. He hasn't got shot yet. He been doing a lot. He been breaking people's arms, snapping people's necks, chopping people's bodies up, killing police officers. He got to get shot at some point, even if he lived. He got to get shot. So let it be Braden or Tariq, right? You know what I'm saying? Right? Let it be one of them. So Trace Weston will get killed, and then it'll end up being that type of situation. And as we get to the last 2, right? Number 4, we got Obi. I feel like Obi is not going to make it past episode 5. Somehow, some way, the secret's going to get out that Obi told Braden what was going to happen to Tariq. You know, don't be surprised if season 4 starts and Noma is already trying to question Obi, or trying to question how. Because for Braden to be there to save Tariq, Noma has to question either Tariq had Braden waiting there, or she had an inside man that gave Braden the drop. And she's probably going to rule out the first theory and go with the latter. So you're going to see her question Obi, give Obi a chance to confess. Obi is going to be like, I don't know what's going on. But once Noma finds out that Obi's people got the green cards and they in America, and he didn't tell her, even more that she didn't want them there and he did it anyway, she's gonna connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? I could see Effie or Diana finding out and then snitching. I could definitely see that happening, and then Noma is gonna kill him in front of everybody. It is destined to happen. It's destined to happen, and you know what? Good. Let that happen. After you spend the first couple episodes, oh yeah, here's another way Noma will find out. I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere secretly Obi meets up with Braden or Tariq or somebody like that, and Noma already has somebody watching Obi, and that's another way how she finds out. But once this happens, any one of Obi's family members could potentially be a recurring character within the Power 2 Ghost universe. Any one of those people could be somebody who we're going to see for the next 2-3 seasons. And that would be integral to developing their character arc. So this is what we need to see. And then if we go the first 4-5 episodes with Tariq really appreciating what Obi did, and they're building a little bit, we get to know a little bit more personally what's going on with Obi, how he came up, how he ended up working with Noma. Then we can see Tariq really feel some type of way once Obi gets killed. And Tariq will further his mission in getting rid of Noma, taking all the work, controlling everything, controlling the whole entire temperature. That will be dope. That'll be epic. So like I said, Obi will be gone by episode 5, no later than episode 8 if they want to drag it out that far. And now, my final big death prediction for season 4. It's a little bit less obvious. It's least likely to happen than every other murder prediction, but I feel like Tasha will go. I think the writers are robbing us the opportunity of seeing how deep in a dark hole Tariq can go when he's really by himself. And for whatever reason, Tasha dies, and Yaz is with Grandma Estelle, and he's now thinking, okay, my mother's gone for associating with me. I need to leave Yaz and Grandma Estelle alone and leave them in Witsack. I need to leave them in Witsack because I don't want anyone to see me near them. I don't want anyone else finding out where they live. I need to keep them safe. We need to see Tariq get to a point where he says, I no longer want to make a whole bunch of money and then get my sister and raise her, because that's dangerous. He needs to man up and really think and say, I want to amass the money to make sure she's always good. Her and Grandma's always taken care of, but I have to leave them be. I have to leave them be in order for them to be safe. We need to see Tariq truly become a real man once his mother and father is gone and he really has to rely on himself. We need to see this. Also, what else are we going to do with Tasha? What else are we going to do with Tasha? What is she going to do? What is she going to control the books for Tariq's organization? Is she going to be back in the game just to endanger herself? And you know she's going to try to see Yaz. What is she gonna endanger herself and Yaz? Like what is she gonna do? They got Kiki now to do the books. So they don't need Tasha for that. What is she gonna do? Be a drug lord? What is she gonna be? Another Monet? We have Monet for that. We have Noma for that. When you think about it from a literary perspective, from a plot perspective, we don't have any more major uses for Tasha except being the plot device for the next step in Tariq's character arc's evolution. We don't really need Tasha. What is Tasha gonna do? What? Get a regular job, fall in love, have a love interest? We don't care about that. But that, to me, are the top 5 big death predictions and how it may happen in season 4 of Power Book 2 Ghost. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.